Our customer wants a slightly longer bob cut, not too short, with a bit of sharpness. So the haircut is called the fresh hush cut. It's a hairstyle that adds volume at the back while lightly tapering the sides. I will try cutting that hairstyle once. After sectioning, I will do a 70-degree cut. The lower part will be cut a bit shorter. Then we move on to the side base. Next, we cut this part, and the client has a lot of hair. We lift it up again and do the cut. Lift it up, and we do the cut. This is Kwonhong's hush cut technique. We slightly cut the corner of this part. Then, if we trim the corner, it will fall off a bit more smoothly here. I will share the second broking. Cut at an angle of 70 degrees. Cut a bit longer than the first section from earlier. Do the same at 70 degrees on the opposite side. The opposite side should also be cut slightly longer than the first section. Next, using the Kwonhong Hearst technique, if you leave it like this, it will create volume, but give a somewhat blunt feeling. To eliminate that bluntness, lift it up. And cut the ends slightly at 120 degrees, as you lift and cut slightly. The cut is 2 block, but the hair connects naturally, creating a lot of volume. You can see the volume on the left and right. Lift this side up. Lift it up and cut the slightly protruding corner. Then the cut line will appear smooth. Very smoothly, very femininely and softly. So I'm going to make this part high and this part very light. Because it's lightly shaken, I'm going to grab this part and lift it high, then cut it high. When I entered, I felt this light sensation of falling like this. If you hold it up high and cut it, then what happens to the side? It will fall lightly like this. It will be refreshing, right? Since it's refreshing, I lift it up high here and cut it. Lightly falling, lightly refreshing, with a lightness on the side and volume in the back. The same goes for this side. Please lift it up to this corner and also lift up this corner. Part and cut this side as well. Lift it up so that the hair can flow smoothly. How does that sound? This customer has a lot of hair, so we cut it in a 2-block style, lifting the height to make the hair feel lighter. Next, I will cut the top part. When cutting the top part, it's easier to comb with a thick comb like Kwonhong's thick woolly hairspray comb rather than a thin one. So when I cut the top part, I always use the thick woolly hairspray comb. The length of the top can be set arbitrarily. If I want to keep the volume, it's 10 cm. If you want to cover it a bit longer in a baggy style, I will cut it to about 12 cm. If I were a model, I would cut the top length short to make it stand up. But since I'm a young lady, I will try to style it in a way that makes me look younger. I will cut the length to about 12 centimeters. I will saw it to match the 12 centimeter length. I will cut it with a combing technique. Pull everything to the center like this in an inverted version. Please comb it like this. Please cut all the hair that follows. I cut the hair that follows when I hold it up high, and I don't cut the hair that doesn't follow. So, this outer hair covers all of the inner hair. While keeping the hair as light as possible, it wraps around the hair inside while maintaining a style that doesn't have too many layers. It's a very mysterious technique that enhances the cut feeling and adds volume. This is Kwonhong's Hush Cut. It's in a 2-block style with short hair at the bottom. The cut style is long, but looks like a single cut rather than a 2-block style. The cut is done, and I will do the blow dry and later the texturizing treatment. It adds another layer of volume by covering it. As we do this, the scissor marks that we see are not rather layer marks that are completely covered by the top hair. By covering it like this, it gives a unique volume. Like a bob cut with volume. Since the customer has a lot of hair on the sides, when we cut it in one line, so we elevate those areas with inversion twice and lightly cut the sides, making it easier for the customer to style their hair. I will try to create a bang style. The bang style that the model wants. These days, the trend is to cut the bangs like a cute hairstyle. Just a little, like a very fine hair. These days, it doesn't come down much and only a tiny bit comes down. Slice the section thinly. I'll trim it slightly to make it look a bit longer. In the past, when we played cuts, we used to break them down a lot and hit heavily. But these days, the trend is to play them lightly. Texture treatment has been done. I will finish it with a final blow dry. I will use the Kwonhong HIPA hairdryer. Just a slight twist at the roots, bending it a little at 90 degrees. Using a hip dry when giving edges is convenient. When giving a slight edge or a C-curl, it's good to bend it slightly. When lifting the roots, it's good to lift them slightly and use the hip dry. When giving a slight edge like this, the Kwonhong hip dryer is really good. Well then, the back is refreshing now. The style I wanted was a shortcut with plenty of volume. I like how the volume in the back of my hair is well defined.